Two young men coming into this, James Johnson and Ian Amezque. And if I mispronounce the name tonight, I'll get it right as soon as our great ring announcer. He does a good job of getting names and things like that correct. We will change officials for these bouts. And we'll have one more intermission tonight, and we'll remind you on scoring it's a 10-point must system. And the scoring criteria, each judge will independently judge the merits of the two boxers using the scoring system based on the following criteria. Number of quality blows on the target area. This is the most important one. Domination by technical and tactical superiority and competitiveness. And the 10 points versus 9 is a close round. 10 versus 8 a clear winner. And 10 versus 7 is total dominance on the 10-point scoring. You notice the officials always have gloves on, and and we see the red corner already filling up. Team Aziz, and dapperly attired in red and black. And now we see the blue corner filling up. And according to what we have for the blue corner, this is Team Amezque. And we will check it out and make sure that our facts are right. We're close to being ready. And, of course, the blue corner is dressed in all blue with the white waistband, red waistband over here in the red corner. And we are just about ready as the ring announcer goes, and he is introducing the red corner. And again from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And James Johnson. And Johnson is 63 pounds. He is age 9. And his opponent out of the blue corner. Blue City Boxing out of Milwaukee. Amezque. He is age 10. He weighs 67 pounds. Slight, maybe not even a full year's age difference. The USA Boxing's good about keeping people within the close range. The poundage, only a 4-pound difference for Amezque. And we're ready for the first round. And remember, blue, Amezque is in the blue. Johnson in the red with the black. A lot of punches. The younger fellows throw a lot of punches. And it's almost like a fury sometimes. And they're learning to use their stance and keep their guard up and jab and to use combinations. But they love to throw those fast and sometimes wild furies. And you'll see them start out boxing right-handed and then go and jab with the left hand. When I say right hand, the right-hander is for throwing the haymaker. And a small warning, more of a helpful warning as far as making things happen and keeping the fight straight. Amezque in the blue again, and, of course, Johnson in the red and black. And both these young men flashing some leather here, as they say. And, again, you got to remember it's quality punches. Ones that are deflected off and stuff usually don't score anything. Got to make contact with the quality areas. Here's the warning, and these bouts are shorter. I believe this age group, they are 1.5 rounds, 3 rounds of 1.5 minutes. And now up against the ropes, getting out of there, though, is Amezque, and that's the end of the first round. They'll get instructions from their coaches, get water. And, again, I have not seen a stool. I may have to check with Lamont a little later and see why nobody's using the stool anymore. And
everybody say hello.
And the round 2, as you see, the wonderful ring girl. They alternate. Recapping very quickly, in the first match, Legend Hudson was the winner of that one. Fabian Rangel was the winner of the second match. Alon Lewis was the winner of the third match. And you can catch all of these archived on the Worthy Road Studios YouTube page, and you can call friends and tell them it's live on the BallGame Blitz, which is part of Worthy Road Studios. It's live on their Facebook page of BallGame Blitz. And we are ready for the second round. Makes me think I'm at the Olympics when I hear the sound to start the matches. Here we go, and now the coming out strong was Johnson that time. Amezque looking for an opening. Took a jab. Little short combination there. Check that. Good footwork by these young men, keeping your balance. Want to keep that guard up, as we remind you from time to time. They're duking this one out in the center of the ring, and obviously they'll go towards the corner now, up against the rings, and he gets his way out of there as Johnson with the red and black boxing attire. Amezque with the blue. He got one through then. And they'll try left hook. And there's one that got through clean. Got to block those. They wear the headgear for protection, and there's a reason for it. A couple of strong punches. James Johnson getting some encouragement from the crowd. He gets a punch through there, and both fighters exchanging some. And that is the end of the second round. Both fighters, exciting young fighters here. One from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, one from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And you see our other ring girl bringing the number 3 around. And in USA boxing, amateur boxing, it is 3 rounds. We've got some great officials. And, of course, we thank Lamont Ingram. And if his mom is watching, I want to say hello to her. Wonderful person. Over on the table where the scoring's going on, the judges are surrounding the ring. You've got Rhonda Collins, whose husband Rayford is legendary in Jackson and boxing. He had some fighters that would have fought in the Olympics, but unfortunately, President Carter chose not to go. So we're hoping that Lamont gets picked to be a referee in the Olympics in Paris in 2024. There we go. A couple of flurries by both fighters, some jabs. Important to bob and weave. You know that. There's one that got through. In the blue is Ian Amezque and James Johnson in the red and black. Amezque has the reach a little bit. He is a taller fighter. And so you have to get inside when you're Johnson. And again, I remind you the reach in favor of Amezque. Johnson with the red and black. Oh, there's an uppercut. And a couple of good punches thrown after that. Again, you want to check and see, are they hitting the scoring areas that we gave you about on this 10-point must system. Love to see these young men. They're full of energy, but the footwork is looking good by both these young men. They have a good future in this. Now they'll have a standing 8 count. That one got through. Ian Amezque got a punch through. Amezque doing a good job. There's the warning that it is late in the round, and that is the end of the round. Both fighters will go to their corners, and their coaches will talk to them, congratulate them. They'll take the gloves off. They'll take the headgear off, and the referee will collect the judges' scoring. And we'll see who the winner of a fine match is. This was the 5th bout of the night. And both fighters will do the traditional things, including the sportsmanship.
BallGame Blitz Facebook.
And again, we're live on the BallGame Blitz. Want to say hello to everyone out there. And remember, archived on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. May take, it might be Monday before, because each one of these will be individualized. They won't lump them together. Paul Schultze, Gary Lockhart, our producer, director, Paul the executive, they'll take them and put them on there separately. And, of course, one young man, Ian Amezque in the blue, is out there now. James Johnson in the red and black, he comes out there. And we are waiting the decision. And I agree, these young men have entertained and shown their skills. They need a round of applause.
For your winner, boxing out of the blue.
And the blue corner has won this fourth, or actually it's the fourth bout of the night. It's in the fifth slot, but because of the mission. But the winner is Amezque. Ian Amezque, and James Johnson gave a good account of himself.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports.
The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody.
Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers.
Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.